Good morning, Miss Zhang. Thanks for coming again. 师傅, thank you. So today my topic is trying to investigate the obstacles in the path of awakening. The greatest obstacle is the ignorance of who we are. For most people, who we are means my family, my body, my intellect, my career, my job, my partner, my childhood, my name, my age, my future, and so on. Yes, you're only partially right. You see, my name, my age, it's like we have cars, we drive, we have cars, we have car, right? My car. My car is not me. This very adjective, my, is my belongings, it's not me. Same thing as my age, my name, my memory, my relationship, and so on. To make it short, wrong identification. They forgot the original face. As the first patriarch of Zen Buddhism in China, Bodhidharma said, "Where is your original face?" We have so many social roles: a child, a parent, a professor in a university, a doctor in a hospital, a mom, a dad of the kid. But where is our original face? What is our original face? Right now, this original face is there, is here and now. The pure awareness itself. Can you look within? To become it again. If you love your kids or parents, you will hug them, hug him or her. Now can you hug your original face? Instead of reaching out, embrace your original face. Can you reach within? Embrace your true self. First obstacle, also the greatest obstacle in all the obstacles, ignorance of who am I, who I am, who we are. That's why in Zen Buddhism, all the practice is directly to remove this obstacle. Just be. You're fully alert, fully aware, completely present. In this true, clear presence, every wrong identification is perceived clearly, like your name, your age, your memory, your childhood, your job, career, relationship, and so on, is purely perceived, but no identification. You don't identify you're one of it or you're all of them. That's the power of just to be. have kind of, Miss Zen said, I have kind of intuition, a deep feeling that there's something old and deep inside me, but I cannot fully grasp it. Knowing that our true nature is elusive, it's hard for my mind to understand. I feel like this thing is my original face. Our conscious mind cannot grasp. Something is formless, shapeless, signless. Our conscious mind can understand an object with shape, with color, with size, with qualities, attributes. Like if you're a scientist, you want to measure something, you always have some attributes to measure. But the original face, where all these attributes comes from, has you cannot measure it. It's unmeasurable. How can you measure my awareness? It's not an object, you see. It's a subject. It's it's life. It's even most advanced science try to ponder this question. I mean, they always study the objects, right? They dissect molecules to atoms, to subatoms, subatomic atoms, and quarks, and Planck's. But where they study an object, there's always consciousness or subject involved in. Who is studying that object should be studied. But as the conscious in itself, you can study yourself. You see, you can become yourself because you are it already. All the six senses just a tool to understand object and finally to turn within. That there's something beyond six senses. That's it. That's the whole design. It's the next step of evolution. Human or our brain are wise enough not only to study the object outside, but kind of turning inwardly. Oh, who is studying all the objects outside, including the thoughts and memories, emotions? Who is studying it? Anyway, our conscious mind know there's obstacle there. Like now we are training the conscious mind to have the knowledge, oh, there's obstacle in my awakening or in my enlightenment. But how to remove is that very simple. You're letting go this conscious mind, actually. I mean, conscious mind meaning you're reasoning, judging, measuring, planning, memorizing, dissecting power of the conscious mind. You're letting all of them go, put them aside. then the original face is right there waiting for you. That's called the Zen. There's a Miss Zen. You touch your original face, no matter what the structure or coordinates of space-time is, because Zen is beyond space-time. While every space-time, every situation, people in the space-time is manifested here and now. Even my words is one expression of it, but it's not it yet. And your listening or comprehension pointing to it, but again is not it yet. That's Zen. Okay, so again, the greatest obstacle in the path of awakening is ignorance of who I am. That's why we practice again and again, just be, the sense of I-Am-Ness, trying to, realize who I am. Then once you can have a glimpse or just 1 second of what I'm saying, then you understand the second obstacle by your experience, from your direct experience, is distractions or disturbance. Meaning we are busy, our busyness in the doing the, even it's a job, it's a decent job, will distract your attention from that sense of I-Am-Ness. That's also a distraction. Say nothing of, some emotional disturbance. Of course, that's a huge distraction already. You're far away from that sense of I-Am-Ness. Distraction. Once you can perceive every object in your pure awareness, every object has a potential distraction for you. If you're not stable enough, even a beautiful piece of music from Beethoven, from Chopin, could become a distraction. You lose that I-Am-Ness. So say nothing about the noise, a quarrel, a fight. You see, from that absolutely perspective, everything could become a potential distraction or disturbance. So if you're really in kind of deep in the past awakening, even a beautiful music could be a risk for you, a piece of music, a note. That's why for many people that inner sound is not, it's a beautiful sound still, but repeat, how to say, repeatedly, repeated in your mind is kind of disturbance too. Even it's beautiful. So to counteract the distraction or disturbance is meditation. You see, meditation plays a role here. First is the wisdom of the true self, the knowledge of true self first, but knowledge itself is not enough because you're so easily distracted or disturbed, become anxious, depressed, sad, angry. If you don't have that sense of stability, which you can build or you can develop in the sitting meditation. So sitting meditation or meditation concentration plays a major role after you have knowledge. That's why I also said, and the master Huiren said, 定慧等持. You have to apply your knowledge, wisdom, let's say wisdom, the true self. I'm not this form, I'm not this sound, I'm not this taste, the image, I'm not this body, mind. This is the wisdom, okay? But wisdom only is not enough. You have to that ability to perceive, to really realize the knowledge from your experience by meditation. Ding, stillness. You have that stillness, innate stillness, unshakable stillness, to not be distracted and disturbed. Like now. The second obstacle, you're not still enough. You're always disturbed and distracted. Even it's for a job, even it's, to help somebody. I have a patient of a nurse. She's a nurse, all the nurses. They're very anxious, sad, and depressed when they are helping others. Very sad to see that. They get hurt. They're getting hurt while helping others. That shouldn't be. Because they don't have this combination of mindfulness and stillness. That power has not established yet. And the third obstacle is the lack of perseverance. There's a group of people, they know, yes, awakening is kind of important for me now. I have some knowledge. I meditate here and then, now and then. 5 years ago, I had some meditation, but I have other important business I dropped. You see, they don't have the consistency of mindfulness and meditation. They don't have that determination to, to remove obstacles. They don't have that perseverance. I want to, awaken this life. They're they're lazy, they're sleepy, they're down, and so on. So many excuses. And if you really want to do something, no one can stop you. If you don't want to do something, everything can stop you. So determination or perseverance is the drive behind your awakening. Do you really want it? Do you really explore the ultimate purpose of life? Do you? Okay, maybe I took the fourth. As a Chinese, I'm immigrated like 15 or 18 years ago to Canada. I found the difference of culture. For most people, they don't have this how to say seed, or I will say they don't have this background. They even never heard about like enlightenment or Buddhahood, or they have very little contact with a master, with even a word of awakening, and so on, because they're so busy in their everyday life. They don't have access to the people, book, to the material, and so on. That's why people, when I try to send out a message to some of my, say, I give you example will be like this. Say I see five patients a day. I will always send a link or message to them about awakening, about body, mind, and spirit, like healing. Somebody will become very interested. Somebody won't at all. So even though I send a link, a hint, to different people, will have different response. They never heard. They're never interested. So if you don't never heard of something or interested of anything, interested of awakening, you of course you won't have any action and time and energy of investigation into that awakening or enlightenment, right? They never heard about, oh, is that possible? The doubt, or yeah, doubt is another obstacle They always question, doubt. Oh, is that possible? No possible, no possibility. Like that. No, I don't believe it. There's some type of people like that. I'm very sorry. So that message was like just one way and sent to the infinite ocean of cosmos. There's no respawn at all. There's no, reflection or echo at all. But I accept it for sure. There's always a reason why people don't be interested. But anyway, to draw a conclusion, there's also other, like you should find a good teacher, right? After you're interested with good guidance, like I'm not say I'm fully, or say qualified, but it's like I'm a grade 3 student. I'm teaching grade 1 students. Is that okay? Yes. um, say after I want to do it, I want to try, then you need a good guidance, a good teacher. It's better alive, especially when you are beginners. Then after a little bit time, you can study books from here and there. You know, you grab or download a knowledge and wisdom, also some technique or practice from different masters who is not alive. I mean, physically alive anymore. From suture, from you know any sage's teachings, you can grab here and download, become yours. That's what I'm doing now. I found every teacher has his advantage, so I can grab and become mine. Yeah, all the if you look back all the civilization, say kind of 10,000 years, what we all look human do on this have done on this planet Earth is first to survive, right? We hunt, we fish, we grow to feed our stomach. To survive is the first thing. Then gradually we have industry, we have train, we have telephone, we have agriculture, industry, you know, steel industry and so on. So all these kind of technology brings us convenience and comfort, including now the internet, computer, the science, the microwaves, the TV, and so on. Convenience and comfort. But none of this bring our happiness. Sorry about that. Because happiness, true happiness, is never outside. Yes, once you are survive, you can survive. You should ponder the ultimate purpose of life. No matter 10,000 years later from now, all the technology can only bring you convenience and comfort. But convenience and comfort are not happiness. We know that from our own experience when we were young. A little toy would make me very happy, right? Make you very happy. A book, a toy. But see now how many things you have, how many things we have. Cars, clothes. Survival is not a problem at all now, but we are not happy. Also, we have cars, convenience, technology. We are not happy, even worse. Why? Imagine 1,000 or 2,000 years later, we can float in the air, go to other galaxies, and so what? That won't make you happy. Because all happiness, true happiness, comes within. If we don't investigate within, we are lost in this material world. Make sense? But once we explore or discover the true happiness, true wealth, true health, the completeness and perfection already inside, everything outside or in the material world is a plus, is like is a plus, is a gratitude, is a enjoyment, is a joy. Oh wow, so rich outside too, in forms and names. Much deeper understanding of each form if you really have connect to your heart. Everything around you, beside you, inside you, every movement in your body, mind, and manifestation of outside in nature, bird, raindrops, trees, ocean, is the beautiful manifestation of who you are. Because you are connected, you are one, we are one with everything else, but you're not attached to every one of them. You enjoy, you appreciate, you help, you care, you love from much, much deeper level. That's the next step of evolution as a human being. We have that potential. And I think that's the very design of Mother Nature, of Mother Universe for the next step of our evolution. Don't miss it. Survival, first step. Convenience and comfort, second step. Third step, awakening. Become going back home. Actually, that's all the sages showed us the way. They have done this. Buddha, Sadhguru, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, Ramana Maharshi, Lao Tzu, Confucian, Jesus. They have done it for us. We just don't know because we are so ignorant. Thank you all. Again, In silence, I will end this session. Let's rest in this blissful, connected, transparent, clear, luminous, infinite, loving, compassionate, ocean of silence.